Now these might look extremely familiar. Hey guys, welcome to my spring favorites. I have been paying very close attention to the stationery products I've been using, books that I've read, and even a skincare product has made it to my favorites list. We've got a lot to get through, so let's get started. We're gonna start off with the books that I've read. Let me actually double check to see how many books I've read in the last few months. I've read 5 books. I'd have to say 2 out of the 5 really stood out to me. One of them is Educated by Tara Westover. It is a heartbreaking memoir. It honestly left me in tears multiple times. She had a very unique upbringing. Her parents were Mormon survivalists, meaning she wasn't born in a hospital. Therefore, the government had no idea she existed. They didn't have Child Protective Service knocking on the door wondering, hey, we have record that you have a child that is supposed to be in school. That never happened. So she never really did get an education. It wasn't until she got older she started to educate herself. You are trying to educate yourself, but then you have been raised your entire life that education, going to a public school, is pretty much the devil. It really is an inspiring story. She talks about mental illness, family dynamics, and how that changes as we get older. This book really hit home, and I definitely recommend it. 10 out of 10. Next, we have Cirque by Madeline Miller. This one is a serious page turner. I'm pretty sure that I finished this book in less than a week. That's how good it is. Come to find out, Cirque is a retelling of a tale from Greek mythology. The book spans over thousands of years, so it starts off with Cirque living with her family, and right off the bat, she's the black sheep in the family. She's made fun of for not being attractive enough, for having an ugly voice, and not having any powers. But come to find out, she does have powers. She's a witch. It is beautifully written. I love the fact that the writer did such a great job with just telling a story about being a badass bitch and embracing that. I love a good story that teaches you something versus telling you. Now these might look extremely familiar because I included this in my last favorites, but I ended up getting a second set. Yes, I found one. I finally found one. These are from Paper Source. Now, the stamps are a little bit bigger and the font is different. Honestly, can't wait to find more because clearly I'm obsessed. I have been on the hunt for a new bag for my laptop and my planner, and I finally found one. It is this black leather bag from Oak and Fort. It's essentially just one giant pocket. It's not like a proper laptop bag, but that was the reason why I purchased this, was because I wanted something that looked chic and fashionable. I didn't want a computer bag that looked like a briefcase. I absolutely love it. I've only used it a couple of times. You know, we've been in lockdown, so I haven't been given the opportunity to use this as much as I'd like, but I was really excited about this purchase, even though I knew I wasn't going to be using it. I recently discovered the white Posca marker. This one I had to include in my favorites video because I just love the quality of the ink. I have actually multiple white pens, different brands. This one is so potent. I mean, you just have to write one time and you get the white ink. Really got to put this one to the test this month because for my July plan with me, I decided to do something different. Instead of using stock paper or markers, I decided to use acrylic paint for July's spread. And once the pieces dried, I was actually able to write over it with this white marker, and it came out so pretty. Come to find out, and it's one of those things like maybe I shouldn't have found this out. I mean, it was inevitable. I'm probably going to discover it one way or another, but apparently there is an entire set of markers. Like, this white one isn't the only one. And so, you know, if you guys are like me and have a stationery problem, you're addicted, now I'm like, I need to have the entire set to this marker set. Oh, what's wrong with me? Next on my list are these. I'm not even quite sure what these are called. I bought them from Amazon. They're really inexpensive. The funny thing is, these pens do remind me of the Muji Japanese pen. It kind of seems like it's a knockoff. I mean, I can't tell the difference. I absolutely love the way they write. They're really smooth. You get all of these colors. I think that these pens are perfect for anyone who is starting to bullet journal or plan, because maybe you don't have the money to splurge on stationery supplies. So these are perfect for anyone who is starting out for the first time. Okay, last on the list is this from the brand Elemis. Probably pronouncing that incorrectly, but it is the Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. Purchased this about a month ago because I was dealing with a lot of dry patches on my neck here, and then it kind of spread to the side of my face, and then I also get dry patches underneath my eyes. I was extremely worried about my skin. I've been watching a ton of Susan Yara videos on YouTube. She is the queen of skincare. She does a ton of like skincare reaction videos and skincare product reviews. So I plucked this one out from one of her videos. I definitely think that it's helped. I do love the way that it smells. There's something medicinal about the smell. The consistency is really thick. I will only use it at night. I use it every 2 to 3 days. If my skin is in desperate need of moisture, I will use it every night. That is it, you guys, for my spring favorites. Just a little reminder that all of the links for the items will be down below. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!